last time I got the carpet, oh shit, and shit off. I got the console detached. I got the carpet out from underneath it. There's some issues, the switches. This is like the main power wire. It's not big enough, so when you try to run the tilt, it actually starts getting hot. So today, we're going to work on screws in the deck and actually change the water pump in the motor. Let's get to it. So these are the screws. I had to get them from Home Depot. It's a deck screw. They're 1.5 inches long. So roughly 3/4 will go to here. That last little bit will bite into the aluminum below. And I also painted all over the floor everywhere. I'm gonna put a screw, a little white dot. So I kind of found all the loose spots. Mostly the edge apparently, and mostly the front. So let's get to it. Let's see, here it goes. Like a champ. All right, now that I'm done screwing down all the new screws in the deck, we're gonna move on to this lower end. So, if I remember correctly, I've done this on a 90 horse, this is a 75 horse Merc. Pretty sure you're supposed to stick it in gear. So we're gonna, there, forward. So that way when you go put it back up, you're supposed to be able to like, turn that or something and do stuff. So first off, what we're gonna do is we're going to drain the lower end. So doing these is pretty simple. You literally get a flathead screwdriver, take out a plug, hope stuff comes out. Oh, that does not look good. Not much on the plug. Let's pull this top one out. It's also pretty cold today. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that wonderful looking oil. Yeah. So that just means this thing probably sat in the water a long time. Someone ran it. Oh, it's actually starting to change color a little bit, so there must have been a little more oil on the bottom. I should say water, but whatever, it's gonna get flushed. So now, there's a bolt in here. I guess I had to take that off, I don't know. Whatever. And then there's some bolts. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that drain plug back in because this thing's, I'm down to one nut left out of the two back here 2 right here in the middle, 2 up here you can easily see, and then 1 in the very front. So I'm down to 1 more on this back side. And so I'll plug that up so it doesn't make a mess, so I can slide this puppy off. And we'll put the upper one in for whatever reason, in case I lay this thing on its side. Done. Oh, there it goes. There she goes. What the fuck? All right. I don't know why that second tube is so long. Usually it comes out of here. And also, oh, maybe I did. Oh yeah, got the right water pump. What is it? Oh, it's a Sierra gear, Sierra or something, whatever. Cool. So now I just need to set this down so we can tear it apart. That's not safe. All right, so now we're just going to hopefully knock this water pump off. So with a little bit extra persuasion, I'll be able to get this bottom piece off, because it's got a seal down here, and it's probably this O-ring that was sticking it in. There's a bearing right there too. So I'm hoping, oh fuck, another gasket, parts of a fucking gasket, god damn it. Well, it is what it is. And there's a whole nother gasket down here. As long as it doesn't go into the bearing, we're good. So I'm trying to slowly pull this turd out. So, pretty much we're just gonna reverse the install. It'll probably take a little longer because the impeller I got to stick in the housing. So, I put it back together pretty much the same way you take it apart. Actually, it wasn't too bad. This metal, our stainless plate down here has only wore a little bit. The impeller, you can tell it holds its shape now, but it was on the verge, one of these starting to split up pretty good. Actually, a couple of them, yeah. On its last leg, so who knows? This is why you always want to change them every like couple years. That's usually what I do every other season. Put a new one in. Once you got new housing and stuff and everything's good, then you just have to change the impeller, so it's a little bit easier and cheaper, and gaskets. So now we're gonna put this bad boy back in the machine. All right, this is gonna be round 2 trying to put this thing in. Round 1 didn't work. Well, we're outside in the wind. It's windy today, got a nice south wind going on. But I finally got the lower end back on. I actually don't know if forward reverse actually works or not, but it took me about 2 hours to actually get the engine to fire off again because I had a fuel line issue. The actual pickup tube in the gas tank had a hole in it, so it was just sucking air and it wasn't actually getting fuel. So after going rounds and rounds, I got it figured out. So now let's run it, and let's hope the water pump worked. Not good, I can tell you that. Did we rev up, sir? Oh. The red rag actually got sucked into the carburetor holding the butterfly open. I was using this to soak up fuel. Alright, so now this little piston hole, I'm going to pull that out, put a plug in it because the actual piston is actually working too, so this thing's on point. So next time, hopefully go to Home Depot, pick up the carpet, and start on all the other little pieces, like replacing this pan here. I got another one, and then start on the front 2 little pieces. Thanks for watching, man. You wouldn't think pressure washing your deck is a good thing. My good friend JJ4 says, hey, why don't you pressure wash a deck? I go, fucking wood, bro, you don't pressure wash it. But I tell you what, there's a lot of dirt on this thing. It's gonna be good to get it all off and have a nice clean slate, especially if I gotta do a little sanding and stuff. So let's get to it. Oh, it looks so much better. Let it dry out, and then we do carbon.